This is my project on pandemics and epidemics. I currently only have 3 different pandemics and epidemics down currently. I'm still looking for more. I'm going to write down more, obviously. Next slide. The Spanish flu. The reason it is called Spanish flu is due to wartime censorship. No other country could really talk about it. However, Spain was not really pulled down by those rules, and they said something about it, and then it was called the Spanish flu because even though it never originated in Spain. I don't actually know where it originated. I think I saw it somewhere. I just forgot what it was. For the first wave of symptoms, it would be chills, fever, and fatigue. And then after the second wave of symptoms, you could die within hours or days, or your skin would turn blue due to the lack of oxygen. And one of the main reasons that it spread so much and so easily was due to World War I and wartime censorship, because no one really knew of its existence, globally. And obviously World War I factored into that pretty heavily. Now moving on to the measles, which I'm still gathering information for, so it's probably going to be lackluster in the information category. The symptoms would be fever, dry cough, runny nose, a sore throat, inflamed eyes. I'm not going to bother with that one. There would also be a skin rash made up of large flat blotches that often flow into one another. It just did not look pretty. It was also a highly contagious virus that would duplicate in the nose, and then when you were to talk, sneeze, cough, it would spray infected droplets and then infect other people. So it just infected spread like wildfire. Moving on to the Black Plague. Symptoms would be a high temperature, bad headache, painful boils called buboes. They really weren't pretty. Looking at this wasn't fun. Dysentery, which would be a stomach disease. There's also St. Anthony's fire, which would be jerky movements followed by death. And this was during medieval ages, which there was no medicine. So if you had this, you were just thrown into a room, left alone until you died. One of the causes was that rats that were on ships, I forgot where the ships came from. I think it was Africa. The rats were carrying the disease, then brought to the very unsanitary conditions of England and that area. And then it just spread because in the medieval ages, no one knew what sanitation was, and some form of quarantining was. So and then also the lack of medicine to treat this disease there was none. These are my sources. I still have all my sources. I just need to write them down here. So once I do that, I will have those. And thank you for watching.